Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here for more Banjo-Kazooie, and in the last episode, we covered the entirety of the perimeter of the bay surrounding Rusty Bucket. We also went into the anchor controls to get snorkel free. Had to remember the name for a second there. But now we're going to be covering the rest of the interior of the ship and hopefully finishing off this level. You know, trying to get back on the ship without actually taking any full damage. This level could benefit from a flight pad just for easy travel. But then again, I guess platforming all over the ship in the first place would be a little bit cheesed because of that. But if you put the flight pad, like, in a very difficult place, like maybe where the orange ginger was, that'd probably be a lot better. Also, the music sounds like it's gone a lot louder. What's up with that? That could just be me. Anyway, what is down here that we just blew open? Oh, hello. Who dares enter Boss Spoon's box hold? I've hidden my jigsaw. You'll never get it. We've got a boss fight on our hands, or shall I say a box fight. All you gotta do is keep on damaging him before he damages you. Problem is, he is a tank. It can take quite a while for you to actually beat him. But all you gotta do is just keep on hitting him until, well, there's nothing left of him. As you can see, he keeps on splitting. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a little trick that I've seen speedrunners do. Yes, it may cheapen the fact that we've got a boss to fight, but at the same time, one, we haven't had any bosses up until this point. They include a boss in the hardest level of the game, and the level's already kicking our asses. And you really don't want to die. When you enter the room, the Jiggy is floating above him while he's unfolded. If you approach the Jiggy, the battle begins. He takes it, and you have to basically destroy him in order to get it. However, I can get close enough without triggering him. Okay, so that's just less than halfway, about here. If I were to poop, does it reach? It doesn't reach. Ah! That's probably the closest I'm gonna get. Don't work. Oh, that can knock him away. Oh, shit, that actually activates the fight without the music playing. But notice that he doesn't pick up the Jiggy because we activated him ahead of time and the music ain't playing. If we can lure him away... I mean, we can still actually fight him if we really want to. It's just the chaotic music ain't playing. We can just hop in, swipe the Jiggy. Unfortunately, we are going to take a hit here. But that's fine. We get knocked back out. And we got the Jiggy without needing to fight him. And you don't need to fight him. So we just got away with murder. Or not murdering, as it were. I keep saying that, but it always turns out slightly different. But that not only saves us a little bit of time, but also saves us a lot of headache. Hello there, Mumbo Token. I'll take you. I hear you. Ah! Okay, I was going for a rat-a-tat rap. Should have just probably rolled into him at that point. But only 5 more tokens to go. Let's start from the bottom and actually make our way around now, shall we? There's nothing in this lifeboat here. And we have a rare flag at the end. Now, as I was saying, this boat's called the Rusty Bucket. If I zoom out the camera and just land here. Rusty Bucket, Tri-Cross England. That is the location of the Rareware headquarters. It is a British company, and that's where they're located. So that's quite a nice little reference that is on the boat. Fortunately, they had to stick it in a level where people would want to get the level done as fast as possible, even if you're not a speedrunner. That's a bit of a sussy number. That must be the license plate. 312111. See what we can do with that knowledge in a bit. But we never hopped into this pipe, because this pipe does not attack us, thankfully. And I tried these 2 windows before, didn't I, for my example? Yeah, they're not. Let's pop you, at least. Because you always seem to burst my bubble. Let's hop in here. Where the hell are we? Okay, you're dangerous. Can you leave me be, please? So can you. Actually, if I can aggro him enough, he will explode. There we go, that will save me some eggs. They don't drop health, no matter how you kill them, so we won't worry about that. But what we will worry about is this Mumbo token right above us. I'm actually quite low on eggs now, so I do want these. Little storage room, basically. Yeah, 4 more to go. Yes, I do take notes on how many Mumbo tokens there are in every level. It's just so I was able to track the correct number for when I have all the tokens in Grunty's Lair, really, because you don't get them all in one go. Alright, so we've got some notes as well. 74, not the best number. Let's have a little look around, see if we've got everything. It seems to look that way. Let's get out of here. This was not the best of pipes. Wait, how do we get out again? Oh, there's a golden feather there. I see you. Oh, right, I remember. It's pretty complicated to get out. You've got to be at the top, and then you've got to glide over this way, and then you can hop up the pipe. There we are. That's a bit of a tricky one to get out of. So let's keep making our way around on the outer side of the ship here. I think we're done on the bottom deck for now, as well as up that ladder, because that's where we just got that Mumbo token with the enemy and the red feathers. Don't need to climb up these boxes again, because that was for the TNT, and that was the 311, 312, 111, excuse me. Doesn't seem to be anything here, so let's continue onwards. We never got these. Takes us up to this level. Another life ring. We'll pop your bubble real quick. Pull it round. It's the box again, which I fell, so I'm going to have to jump on it in order to get up now. So this bit's ever so slightly too tall. Whistles. I mean, every steamboat would have whistles, wouldn't it? I mean, this isn't really steam, but who knows. Definitely steam whistles, though. Very nicely modelled. But we have numbers. Remember that number that we saw? That's the key. You wouldn't normally put that correlation because it looks like a license plate. But pretty odd for a British license plate. It's normally 2, well, for cars at least, it's 2 letters, 2 numbers, 3 letters. I don't know how it is for boats, but kind of weird. So, what was it? It was 3. 1. 2, and then 1, 1, and 1. If you do it wrong, the steam will be too hot and it will hurt you. There was no way to dodge it. That landed right on me, actually. I don't think that's supposed to happen, but we kind of cut that cutscene down just a tad. But easy jiggy, nonetheless. Let's jump on the chimney stacks here. We've got 2 of them. Can't seem to get any higher up on this one, but we can cross this bridge in between the 2 chimney stacks. 84 notes, we're getting there. There must be some windows that we haven't smashed, so we'll go back down in just a moment. Also focus on the outside for the moment, since we're scaling ever so higher. The music's beginning to get a little bit quieter again. Way! Just a random one right here. Bit rude. Mumbo token. 3 more left. 88 notes. Almost done with the level. We can climb even further to this chimney stack, and... Jiggy! Get jiggy with it. We've got 1 more left to find. So it's time to invade people's privacy. And not in the internet kind of way. Got some pipes here. Are you alive? You're not alive. What about you? Actually, they have dots on the rim. Actually, I think these are inversed. Nah, it's just the lighting of the area. Let's hop down this one. Let's see if this is the one that we need to be in. No, we've landed into the kitchen. Aye. These things actually take more than 1 hit. Unless you do the rat-a-tat rap or ground pound onto them, so... Considering it's the kitchen, we might as well dine on some honey while we're in, when we need it. Got some eggs in the fridge. I do actually need the eggs. Please don't hit me. Oh, God. Actually, if I was underneath, can I jump and grab them with my hitbox? Oh, I can! You can't do nothing to me. Is there anything else in here? Yeah, well, at least we can stay chill in the heat wave that the UK has currently got going right now. What a way to date this video, Sean. Go grab this. A few more notes. There's a knife. The hot gravy. Yeah, these stoves are glowing red, and so does the gravy. Stupid bear, you'll have to learn that red-hot ovens tend to burn. Yeah, don't touch anything that glows red in this room or stick your feet in some hot gravy. Except for the fact that we're going to need to take a hit in order to grab that. I'm not too sure how you would want... Maybe if you Wonder Wing and then jump in there, but it's better to just take the hit to get the Mumbo token than waste a Wonder Wing, honestly. In fact, a Wonder Wing would be able to cheese the big boombox boss. Or big box boss, or whatever it's called. Boombox boss? It's a tongue twister. But yeah, that would be the easiest way to take care of him, because you could just run into him constantly and destroy all of him to get the Jiggy easy. Providing that you have enough Wonder Wings, otherwise you just do a few more rolls, a couple more eggs, and you win anyway. And I didn't want to waste my resources, because those save, unlike Donkey Kong 64. That one doesn't break. This one's got 4 dots on it, as you saw there. This is one that we can hop into. We got another stop and swap egg. The code would have appeared right as soon as we entered the room. We've only got one more stop and swap item to get, and we only have one level left to get. Is it hidden in Grunty's lair? Well, I'll get into that when we find it, of course. So yeah, you probably weren't expecting to find a stop and swap egg in this level as well. My god, he's on me. Well, they don't see you very well, but as soon as they do, they're on your bottom. After Kazooie's sweet caboose. They want those chicken legs. Or Breagle legs, as it were. She's a Breagle. Not just any old parrot. Speaking of any old parrot, we didn't see any on this barge, but we did invade the captain's room, which not only gave us his treasured possession of an egg, but we also got his golden booty. And therefore, we have all the Jiggies in the level, as well. But we don't have all the notes yet. We're 4 lower. I believe we have one more room left to get into, and I think it's on the opposite side of this particular block of windows. Where are they? They are? Do I need their health up there? No, I don't. Okay, cool. 4 dots. That's the one. That's the telegraph. And here we are. We're in the navigation room. Seems to be an island that may be where we are? Perhaps? Don't know. There's a Mumbo token in here as well. There we are. And I'm missing one more token. Oh god. Ah! Oh, wow, okay. I just Mario'd him, and I lived. I don't know if that did any damage to him, though. Breaking his neck sure works, though. Okay, I thought I was going to slip off of this equipment for a moment there. Fortunately, I think I missed a Mumbo token again. Always has to happen, don't it? Might have missed it on the outside of the ship or in one of the darker areas that I just couldn't see. But that is everything in the level, other than the one Mumbo token that I definitely need. I don't need it, really. I just want to get it because it is 100% O. But yes, look at that. 100 notes, 10 Jiggies, and 2 honeycomb pieces, and the stop and swap that we literally just got. Let me go find that Mumbo token, and then we'll be done. And no, you can't break both windows for this room.
5 minutes later.
Oh, you cheeky bastard. I swear I walked down that part. Just like in Mad Monster Mansion, it happened again. It was literally out of view, but I swear I ran around on all of these beds while grabbing the notes and talking about the Conquer poster that I would have got that. So, ironically enough, the room that I first entered was the room that I missed the Mumbo token. But there we are. We now have 40, so we have everything here. So, I think it's time to leave this level and see where else we can go. That level is finally done. We can put it behind us. Now, where do we go from here? Because there wasn't really anywhere that we could go in Grunty's lair onwards. I mean, we did have in the previous area down that hole there. There was a Mumbo token way above us, but the water's not high enough. But this very high clarity Rareware logo looks incredibly sus. Let's give it a whack. And we found the second water rising button. We can give that a whack. Luckily, we don't stay underwater when it rises. That goes really high. And there's an alcove over there. Oh, hello there. Give me that. Do I need that? I'm actually maxed out. It even takes us straight up to the pot, so no more platforming required. But that means we do have to dive if we do need to go to the Busty Bucket Bay again, which we don't actually need to. That alcove we were already at. Doesn't look like we can go anywhere else. But now that the water's risen, that means good things. So what I want to do now that the water's risen is head back through into this room and see if we can go any higher. Because as we got rid of that grating, we can cut through here to get back to the other room a lot easier than diving and then trying to survive. That is, if the water has risen, which it looks like it has. So let's quickly make our way back through here. It's completely submerged the My Monster Mansion puzzle, and there's an extra life available for us. That seems to be all there is. Oh, I actually missed it. Wow, I'm having trouble grabbing that. There we go. 8 lives now. Ironically enough, we actually got a surplus despite all the deaths that we had in Rusty Bucket Bay. But that's literally all that's left here. If you didn't get rid of this grating, you're probably going to lock yourself out of that 1-up. Unless you're really tight on swimming, because you're going to have to dive quite a while to go into the tunnel, swim through the tunnel, and then reach the surface. You're probably not going to make it. To be honest, I always break that grating, but I can never remember when I need to do it. It's when you raise the water, and we missed out on Grunty talking right there, but that's a bit of a problem. Because he's always got something fun to say. Unfortunately, we're going to have to dive again, all the way down to the bottom here, just to get back into the previous room yet again. There's a lot of backtracking in this section of Grunty's lair. But don't worry, we're almost at the end. Let's swim up. Because remember that we hit a switch in Rusty Bucket Bay that spawned a Jiggy. Well, now we can swim higher up. Jiggy is right here. Before we grab that, though, let's have a little look upwards. There's a note door there. Where was that Mumbo token? Must be up there. Let's grab this. And there's another grating I can see. Can we whack that? Wrong button. There we go, we can smash it. Why was the debris wooden? I guess it was a wooden grating. Can't seem to go anywhere in these little bits. Hello. There was a golden feather in there. That looks like grating as well. Can I smash that? I actually bonked somehow. Oh no, I rolled. I figured it out. I know what happened. Do we need a talent trap up here? We don't need to. I'm going to do it anyway. It's faster. Oh, third switch. But not where the Mumbo token was. Do we need to do that? Let's head back down over here, so at least we're not anywhere near the mine. He's not tracking us. Oh, it's above the door. Also looks like there's a ledge in there. Let's go hit that switch and let's see what we can do. If we're raising the water level and the back room with Mad Monster Mansion's puzzle doesn't have anything, maybe there's something even higher up still in the Rusty Bucket room. Because why else could we raise the water if we don't actually need to do this? Well, that worked. That's a bit of a speed run. Didn't raise high enough for us to get the Mumbo token, unfortunately, but it does allow us to get to the door a lot easier. Let's dive, and let's get into the other room once more. If this is the way. Yep, this is the Rusty Bucket room. Let's swim straight to the surface, because it's definitely higher now. It's actually submerged the pot. There is another alcove. It's over here. Oh, I barely made it. So what's up here? Cheeto again! Third time's the charm. Bear and bird getting good at finding Cheeto, so another spell they shall have. That traitor book has pushed its luck, so in the burning fire I'll chuck. Find Cheeto which won't. Codes you must enter on sandcastle floor in treasure trove is gold feathers. We can upgrade our, well, double our quantity of gold feathers. And we got an achievement for finding him 3 times. That's all the upgradable spells in the game. And we definitely want to make use of that. But we're not going to go back for it right now. There'll be an easier time later. So let's once again, and for the final time, dive into this room, back into the other room that we were just in. There's the hole. I just overshoot a little to the left. Well, let's go through that note door. Got feathers here. We don't need those. Oh. Let's just flip our way up here. How many did we need to continue? We could have skipped the level. Seems to be a running theme. Onwards. Oh, we got brambles. Remember, you don't need to just use your golden feathers on these guys. You can use eggs. I think it's free. There we are. However, I am going to use my... oh, whoops, wrong one. I am going to use my golden feathers, because we're going to refuel them with the spell in a minute. They always make me gasp for air. I didn't read the first part. There we are. Oh, this is very nice and fluty. What's up here? A door and a stump. Nothing behind here. Can we bash it? Nope. Seems like we can't bash doors very well. There's an extra life up there, but we can't reach it. There's no platforms behind. Oh, I see you, Gruntilda. That's our final Gruntilda. Gonna get our final tips. Let's do that real quick. Gruesome Gruntilda's favourite pastime is flying radio-controlled bats. It's not too... There's nothing wrong with that statement. This poor guy, called Greasy Grant, was her first and only boyfriend. Fun fact. When she was younger, Grunty used to have a greasy warthog as a pet. I can see... Oh, you poor dears, your energy is low. Let me fill it up for you. Wow, the final one, and I actually get that because I didn't pick up a health while I was golden winging. Interesting, that. But yeah, I can see why she would have wanted to lose the pet because it reminded her of her boyfriend. That's kind of a coinky-dink, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, we kind of dipped a bit there. Do you not see that? A little bit of a twinge of blue. There's a hidden passageway underneath the grass here. And I'm not walking into it. There we are. We want to come down here because not only a golden feather, but a pot! And it takes us back to the sewer at the very start of Grunty's lair. We will need to use this in order to get back to the start. And we'll need to do that in just a moment, because we can dodge this bull. He just seems to be grazing for now, so that's perfectly fine. As long as we don't bother him, we should be good. Just eat your food, good sir. I'll just do what I need to. We can open that right now. My filthy bed gives me a rash. I never wash. I save my cash. I mean, could at least get some ointment. Saves the water bill. It's down here. We can already open this because we have enough notes. Oh. Tootie. A very jazzy music of Grunty's theme going on here. That seems like where we need to go, but that's kind of jumping the gun a little because that door was higher than the door that we just did. We could do that right now, but we're going for 100%. And there's a switch over here that we don't know what it does, and we haven't typed in our cheat code yet. It's this way. Follow this trail of eggs. I actually need 3 out of 4 of these. Oh! Ah, well. Isn't that convenient? I believe that's all of them in Grunty's lair. We don't really need to hop out here. There's nothing up there. I don't even think we could jump that. But the water doesn't come up high enough. So we don't need to go backwards on ourselves into those rooms anymore. Things are looking up. So we found where Tootie has some relevance. There's a jiggy platform switch. Aha! Remember that room at the very start? It was actually quite close to where the pot takes us. That is where we open our final level up. Tick, click, clock, wood. I always say tick-tock, clock. That's the clock in Super Mario 64. They have similar names. But now that everything is adding up, we can open up the final level of the game before we take that Tootie panel. So now that we're back at the start of Grunty's lair, let's go back into Treasure Trove Cove and type in our gold feathers. So you think you got the jump on me? Well, think again. 2 for pinching. Oh, 3 for pinching, apparently. Oh my lord. Why is this thing like a miniature boss? I got hit on the recoil, you kidding me? What is with that crab? "20 gold feathers you get. New maximum is 20. Gold feathers you may have 20. But bruises, you'll still get plenty. Well, that's only if I decide to not use them. Against that crab, for example. Honestly, I have no idea why that crab gives me so much trouble. It's actually kind of funny. Can I one-shot you just to get some health? Thank you very much, indeedy. So, we have all of our tips. We know where Tooty could potentially be, because it seems to be a dead end no matter where we go in the lair now. And that was the only thing that we have seen of Tooty so far. There was also beyond a note door that was higher than the value we just did to get to that area, and we're just about to open up Click Clock Wood, our final level. Technically, we could skip it, but we're here for 100%, so that ain't gonna fly. We're not having unfinished business. That cost 15 jiggies, out 16. And we have access to the final world. So, I'll meet you guys back there by taking the pot again. And I'll see you guys as we start the final level in the next episode. See you guys then.